Okay, gang, have a seat and let's get savage. Okay, Sarge 1911 here today in the hideout, and we're going to talk about a savage 1911. But before we get started, please click like, please click subscribe, share it with your friends, help me grow a little bit. I greatly appreciate it. Now, you guys know me who've been watching for a little while. I don't really give a rat's ass about a lot of things, but I do love my 1911s, and we're going to do just a slight bit of history. Back in March of 1911, with government trying to pick a handgun, you guys knew, and you know, it got down between two models, the Savage and the Browning. The Browning won. Savage lost out. That kind of almost nixed Savage attempt to get in the handgun market until recently. And what do? Finally, Savage comes out with a 1911. Now, this thing's probably been out, I don't know, a year or so, whatever, but I don't find them anywhere. You know, in my travels, I go into gun shops, pawn shops, don't find one. Local guys, don't find one. Nobody carries one. I finally found one online and had to pick it up, and we're going to have a close look at it. But I'm going to tell you right now, I have fondled it. This is a new one out of the box. I'm impressed. I've not fired it, but thus far I'm impressed. You know, I'm expecting for what I paid down just around 900 bucks, but just over $900. Manufacturer suggested retail price is about $1,400. So they can be had cheaper. There's proof in the pudding, but it's a step above some of the others, at least as the fondling. Let's have a close look at it. This one's a stainless model with G10 pistol grips, and you can tell from a distance there, it's got a huge memory bump out here. Really big beaver tail. Man, all that is grand. And look at this hammer with a hole in it. That's kind of, you know, interesting and appealing. It is odd in one way. These G10 grips are good, but you know, the 1911s have the safety on one side, and I want to show you that. So we got the magazine release right here. So this is not an ambidextrous, of course, but we do have ambidextrous safeties. Now these safeties are large, they're flat, they're roomy. You got a lot of room for you lefties who want to carry them out there. They're really big and nice. They're nice safeties, they like it. They index good, man. What I'm trying to say is they click in and out of position solid, no limp shit. Novak white dot sights on them, if you can take a look at those. I like those. And if you'll notice, along the top of the handgun, we've got a little texture for glare. Take the glare off. I don't know if you can see that or not. So, nice looking handgun. It's got some texturing on the side with these, you know, cutouts on the back, which are common, but these are also on the front. And you miss that a lot of times with the handguns that get down into this price range. A lot of times what you get are, you know, you'll get the serrations back here, but you won't get them up here, especially with a full-size government model. We got a longer slide, it's a little bit heavier. A lot of people are not going to rack a slide here, they're going to rack it back here. Got a heavier spring. This one, the only thing I did read about it is it does have machined sears, so it's no MEMS parts, and that's a video in itself about MEMS parts. You know, it's stainless steel. The barrel crown just a little bit on the inside there. I don't know if you can see it. It's not real deep, but it's there. Trigger's nothing exciting, nothing to look at, but you know, we're talking about, you know, a little bit better than basic 1911. So I think in this trigger here is where we're kind of saving a little bit of money. Triggers are easy to change out if you want to, but I don't know that you're going to want to do that, because I'm going to pull this trigger here and see what it gets. And I'm thinking just out of the box, man, it's coming in pretty good. I'm going to do it more than one time because I want to give it a fair shot. Let me say ready. That's a 3.7 right there. So that's under 4 pounds. That's pretty damn good for right out of the box. I'm going to clear it and do it again. And we're ready. 3.9. That's good enough. We're falling under 4 pounds every time unfired. Slide, take the hammer back so I don't get in there. The slide feels good. You can feel that where it gets to the disconnect there and then go past it. It's pretty good. It's not dragging it too much. I think we're probably gonna have a well operating gun. The injection port is open. If you can see it on the side, it's open. I think this could be a good hunting weapon, a good gun to carry in the woods. It being stainless at that, you don't have to worry about the rust so much. It's slicker than the baby's ass right here on the front. But you can fix that if you've got the time and the patience, no big deal. On the back though, it does have the checkering. If you can see that, it's got the checkering that's just about the same pattern across the top of the handgun. The trigger is the only thing that the eye candy wise that don't do it, but how often do you see it? Can you see it? Nice. No you don't. No you can. No you don't. No you can. No you don't. It's a trigger. It just looks. What am I thinking? So far, it's just another one of my love toys. Let's go outside and get it to go. Bang, bang, bang. Welcome to the range. Today we're talking about the Savage 1911. Savage did compete with John Moses Browning's 1911. In 1911, I believe Savage had introduced a 1907. We're going to shoot this 1911 today. So far, handling it, I like it. It did come with 2 magazines with the black caps on it. And then I've got some Wilson Combats we're going to shoot through. Let's just see if we can't run it through a few rounds and see what happens. Oh, there's a stovepipe. So let's see what happens. Try it again. Just slow down a little bit, run it slow. A few magazines, they're all handguns need to be shot some, especially a 1911. Now, I really hate to hear people bash Kimber because Kimber is a really, really tight handgun, and you know what, guys? They're going to do it until you shoot it. They're going to do it. And so the thing to do is to get these things in, is shoot them, and you get a real dependable handgun. Just slow down just a little bit. Did it again. And of course I'm shooting some cheap steel case ammo because nobody feels like they need to step up and send me some money. Just pop that out. Do it again. Tell you what, let me put these 2 back in. We all got time. Nobody's in a hurry. We're just here trying to work through the handgun and see what it's about. And we don't know what it's about if we don't show it when it screws up. And we're not going to do that. You're going to get the real answer here. Now, 1911 Savage, 1907. You guys fact check me, but I believe in the test back in 1911, the Savage had about, I'm going to pull a number out my butt, say 6,000 malfunctions. I don't know what it was. Say it was 5,500. And the Browning 1911 had none. That's over 100 years ago. I'm sure the Savage is fine. We just got to shoot. And I see now hopefully we're starting to break it in a little bit. Trigger, like I said, it's not eye candy. It's got a little texture on the front. The reset is not bad. It's audible. You can hear it. It's a little long, but not bad. For under $1,000 so far. I mean, man, I'm gonna put it up there with surely the Springfield. We're talking about a Springfield handgun in all practical senses. bad, not bad. Seems to be wearing in just a little bit. We had one there. The last one did fire, it did not eject. What's the problem? I don't know. I'm gonna say probably new handgun. Woo, got hot. I tell you what I could do though, if you guys want to, let me shoot it some more, bring it out for another run after we've had a chance to break it down a little bit. You see me accidentally grab it. It sucker got hot, so I've run some through it. I like it. I'm gonna say for the price, it's a good buy. I don't know if they're easier found other places than they are around here. I mean, I've heard about them being released in magazines, have not been able to see one anywhere in the country I've been, but is that why they're being snatched up quickly? I don't know. Hell, there's a lot I don't know, but I do know this. Anytime we get the opportunity, support the Second Amendment. Until we get to shoot again, shoot safe and shoot straight.